guys, MUR-LOCK 68 here. Hope everybody's doing well today. For the third time now, I'll be bringing back this Sparrow's training lock. They came with the spear. This was sold as their mystery item on the website for a limited time. So I had repinned it once and picked it for you guys, and now I've repinned it again. But today we're going to try to get in with this, which is the Lishied tool. For those of you that are new to the channel, this is basically a tool that can be used not only to pick the lock, but to also decode it if you don't have a key. Basically, the numbers on the top from 1 to 6 would represent your pins as you're picking, and the numbers on the side will later be used to decode. Once you've picked it in the open position, you can decode the key cuts on the key and cut yourself a new key. So I'm going to try that today. I've made some changes again from the last pick, so I'll do my best here, as room is limited, to keep you guys in the loop as to what I'm doing. So basically I will flip this open and use my thumb to tension it and make sure that that's inserted all the way. And I could either start at pin 1 or pin 6, it doesn't matter, and then just work my way down and see what happens. So we'll start at 1, and as you can see, I've got nothing. It's pretty springy. 2, got a click out of 3. I'm going to come back to 4. Just didn't want to give me anything, but you got to be very careful with this thing. There's 5 and nothing on 6. Let's go back to position 1. Nothing. 2, we got a click. 3, nothing. Still not getting much there on 4, but I feel like I dropped something. Click on 5, nothing on 6. Nothing on 1, nothing on 2, nothing on 3, and back to 4 again. There's that click on 4. And did I get it open? Let me just double check here. I think we're open. Well, either that or we're in a fault set, which is possible. Yeah, we're in a deep fault set here, so I'm gonna just carry on here. I'm gonna have to let off at some point to set a spool. Get a little bit of counter rotation. I'll come back to that one. Okay, that was 2. 3. 4. 5. And 6. Let's go over to 1. 2. 3. Okay, I had a click there out of 5. 1, 2. I'm definitely not open yet. I think I went back into that fault set. Yes, I am, and back into that fault set again. Interesting. Four. Okay, let's see what we get out of 3 here. It's fighting me, so I'm going to come back to it. Okay, I had a little bit more movement there. Okay, I think I lost my... there we go. So I was able to get it open. Okay, as you guys can see now, we are in the open position. So now what I'll do before I gut it, I will take the readings on the 5 pins. As actually I forgot that it was 5 pins because I kept saying 6 was springy because there is no 6th pin on this one. So pin number 1 is a 3 cut. And how I know that is as I drop it down, it stops right on the 3. Pin number 2 is a 5 cut. Pin number 3 is let me just be sure of this one here. It's a 6 cut. Let's see, I want to just double check that. Yeah, I think that's a 7 cut. It's right in the middle there. Pin number 4. Pin number 4 represents a 2 cut. And pin number 5 another 2 cut. So it seems to match what I have here on the key just by eye. Okay, so I'm going to lock that up now. Pull that out carefully. And I'm going to gut it for you guys. So for the avid pickers, clearly we've got some spools in there. Let me just pull the unit out with the Allen key. Again, finding this sphere for me fairly comfortable in hand. You don't have to pull the Allen screw out all the way. So we'll pop that there, we'll pop that there. Keep that in frame for you guys. Get me a shim out here. Put that there. I'll get a screwdriver. Again, those of you that are new to the channel, the Lishied tool can come in handy. That particular one being an SC4 Lishied tool can be used for both the 5 and 6 pin Schlage units, Schlage locks. And like I said, if you don't have a key, you can very easily, once you've picked it, you know, it's going to take some time like everything else to get used to that. Let me just run this through. Okay, I said I was going to bring this back a few times for you. So again, just to see what I could do with standard key pins. Okay, the key pins again are standard 1 to 5. Okay, and I'll show you that. Just make an adjustment here. As you saw in the previous video, the driver setup was basically 3 types of spools, with one in the middle being an ASA spool that can really wreak havoc on you as far as giving you any type of feedback. So with one, I went with a sharp spool. I think the biggest thing in this one was the fact that I went with 5 different springs on this one. So position 2, another spool, very heavy spring, and you'll see that in detail in the photos. 3, went with a nicely sharply serrated commercial pin with a copper spring. And another sharp spool, and those 2 sharp spools which were giving me those very deep fault sets that had me thinking that I was already open when I wasn't. And position 5, another sharp serrated with a different, this is a heavily wound copper spring. Nothing else has been done. So I'll show you that. We got 5 different springs. We have a sharp spool in 1. The spool in 2 is a little shallower, and then we got serrated in 3, another sharp spool in 4, and serrated in 5, and you can see all the different springs there. And I will take photos. And that's basically the key code for this key, starting from here. So we have 3, 5, 7, 2, 2. Very easily decoded. Once you've picked it, then you can decode it with the tool. So hopefully you enjoyed that video. Hit the like button, subscribe, leave a comment, get that notification button going for the next video. Appreciate all your support, patience, practice, perseverance, guys. We'll see you all at the next video. Stay well.